Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here on a Piney podcast. Welcome, South Jersey. Let's check the big headlines for the southern part of New Jersey. Well, here's all in New Jersey. Phil Murphy continues his tyrannical reign of beer virus terror, reporting 484 new beer virus cases and 9 deaths. Transmission rate went down to 0.92. And Phil's going to have to find a new number to scare you with. As you can see on the chart, things are going down again. And yet Phil won't open things. He's still arguing with the guys at Atlas Gym. And in fact, he managed to get the local town to pull their license. I think it's probably his doing or the pressure. You know, it's a shame, but this is what happens. The state should not be allowed to close your business. They don't have that right. If you run a legal business, they cannot decide, oh, you have to close. They're going to win every lawsuit they put forth. Unless they give up, they will win every lawsuit. You, taxpayers, Pineys, will be paying out the cost. And you will have Phil Murphy to thank because he cannot follow the Constitution properly, because he would rather follow his political instincts and that of his party than to do what's constitutionally acceptable. Moving on to South Jersey news. This is kind of a gross story, so bear with me. Ex-Public Works manager admits to dumping private waste into the South Jersey sewers. This is in Wrightstown. A Pemberton Township man who worked for the Public Works used the sewer system there apparently to dump. He ran also a private septic tank emptying business, and he was for 5 years, so 2013 to 2018, dumping his own private sewage into the public sewer system, essentially passing on the cost to the taxpayer. And this is part of the problem with local government. You know, this guy was essentially a government employee because he worked in public works, and he was abusing his position in order to make extra money on the side. And you know, these things always start small and then they quickly spiral out of control. I'll just do it this one time, save myself a little money. Then he realized probably how much money he saved and like, let's keep doing this. So he's been caught. He's going to be banned from Public Works, which is a good thing. And he's this is Rodman Lucas in the article. He's 62, so you know it's a big hit for him because he's probably losing his retirement, I would imagine. He may serve up to a year in jail, so it's no small deal. But you know they catch these little fish. They don't catch the bigger fish. But again, this is your local government. You have to be wary of it. On to less gross stories. There is a floating Airbnb. Yeah, Joan. A floating Airbnb called the Queen Nefertiti. You can book on Airbnb and you can stay there, like in a hotel, except on the water. And it's a little like hotel dealy or hotel type. I mean, it's like staying on a yacht. It's kind of cool, and it's in near Somerset, near Tavern on the Bay. So I believe Tavern on the Bay is an actual tavern, so you have stuff to do. It doesn't sound like a bad deal. I mean, personally, I told you last week, I lost my sea legs. I'd probably be vomiting left and right, or if I'd have to take, what do you take? That stuff you take to make you not seasick. I want to say chloroquine, but it's not. Is it that? No, it's something that sounds like that, I think. Anyhow, it wouldn't be for me, but it sounds kind of neat. But here's the big news, happy news. I like to try to end on happy news if I can because Murphy. Oh, Murphy. Big news. Pandemic hasn't stopped new restaurants from opening in South Jersey. Now they're saying up to 30% of New Jersey's restaurants will close for good during the pandemic. Thank you, Tyrant Phil Murphy. But new places are opening. One is Crab du Jour Express in Turnersville. I remember seeing this place driving by. Um, it is on 42 in Turnersville, 5480. And, I'm not a crab guy, but it serves all kinds of seafood plus chicken tenders because, kids go to these things and you got to feed them something. I'd probably check it out. I wouldn't go for the crabs. They have oysters, which I like, and shrimp and crawfish, which I've always wanted to try, but it's probably, you really got to go to like New Orleans for crawfish, but I'd probably try it there. Then you got Fruta Mex in Vineland, which sounds really interesting. Treats, which include an array of fruits seasoned with your choice of lime, salt, chamoy, and tajin. They're inspired by Mexican street food. That sounds cool. That's at 533 East Landis Ave in Vineland. Sounds very cool. Lickety Splits, which I have heard of. I'm wondering if this is this a chain? It's located in Laurel Lanes Entertainment Center. There's a bowling alley there. It offers 16 sinful flavors of alcohol-infused ice cream, including a pina colada, caramel apple, brandy, and bourbon butter pecan. Oh, so you can get drunk and fat at the same time. 2825 New Jersey 73 Maple Shade. So that's on Route 73 in Maple Shade. Is that where the Tony Luke's used to be? I think it is. I think that used to be a Tony Luke's. Yeah. Steak sub shop. Pizza Creme. Creme? Is that how you put that? It looks like crime. It looks like Pizza Crime. Pizza Creme in Haddonfield. New pizza place. Formerly a mobile pizza business, traditional restaurant is tentatively set for grand opening September 1st. Pizza-centric menu with some salads and appetizers. Desserts will include a Nutella pizza. Cool. It's wood-fired pizza. Ooh, nice. That's 139 Kings Highway in Haddonfield. Teddy's Diner in Burlington Township. Ooh, psyched for a new diner. Could always use a new diner. Located at 4520 Route 130 North in Burlington. A little far from me. But if I was in the area and we could go inside restaurants, sign me up. The 116th restaurant and live music venue is in Mount Laurel. And it's located within the Clarion Hotel Suites on Route 73. Offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner for curbside pickup, of course, right now. Menu is a new American and Caribbean soul cuisine. Okay. It's 1111 Route 73 North Mount Laurel. I think I know where that is. Isn't that next to... is that in the Loft? No, it's in the Clarion, so... I think I've been past that one too. Jing's Sushi House. Sign me up. I'm in already. It's coming to the Old Silo Plaza in Burlington Township. A lot of Burlington ones. This is Courier Post, by the way. Could always use another sushi place. It's taken the place of a Dunkin'. Yeah, we could. I mean, no offense to Dunkin', but we could use less Dunkins and more sushi. Also, Crepes and Shakes has been approved for 472 North Haddon Ave in Haddonfield. So not much more information. Crepes and Shakes. I wonder if that's there's a Crepes chain in Toronto with like an Eiffel Tower logo. I wonder if it's that. There was a Crepes place in Haddonfield, but I think it closed. It was like a little tiny place inside the like mini mall they got there. But that's good. I mean, and then there's like another Dunkin' coming somewhere. I mean, who cares? Quite frankly, look, I drink the iced tea at Dunkin'. I shouldn't just dismiss it. It's going to be on Route 70 near 206, 1841 Route 70. But I really don't like Dunkin' Donuts donuts. I really hate them. They kind of make me sick. They're good going down, but then like they leave me with a bad aftertaste, and then I don't feel good. And then like if I go to like Jack's Donuts, which is the best donuts place ever, then I'll eat donuts there and I feel fine. I don't feel sick. I feel a little sick after eating a Dunkin'. I don't know why. I don't know what they put in it. But I do like the iced tea at Dunkin', so I guess it's a trade-off. Anyhow, that's it for South Jersey. I hope you're psyched to eat, as I always am. And I hope, Piney's, you're okay. Joan's okay. Are you okay, Joan? Yes. And we will see you next time on the Piney Podcast.